These fine chaps at Upstage Surrey present Waiting for Shirley, a play by somebody called Dave Andrew, whoever he is. Well, enjoy. I used to be a classically trained actor, you know.
Have you finished setting up yet?
Yes, all set.
Oh, good. I'll be out in a minute.
Take your time.
What did you say?
Nothing, dear.
Can you see anything yet?
Not at the moment.
Oh, well, you wouldn't, would you? Not sitting there. You're supposed to be looking through the lens.
I hardly think I'm going to miss anything, dear. I'm only a few feet away from it. Besides, this comet of yours is said to be big enough for the naked eye to see from miles away, so I'll have plenty of time to snap away at it.
I don't think you appreciate just how important an event this is. Shirley's comet only comes once in a lifetime.
I know how she feels.
Oh, yes, you can be very base at times, can't you? Do you have to drag everything down to the same vulgar level?
No, dear. Sorry, dear. Excuse me whilst I wash my mouth out.
It isn't your mouth that needs cleaning. Oh, I'm going to make a coffee. I can see you don't need anything. Oh, and perhaps you could check the focus again, if that isn't too much trouble. I'd hate to have a blurry picture.
Yes, I'm sure you would. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh, that's more like it. Oh, go on, my son.
Anything happening yet?
Sure, not off.
Oh, great, I'll be right out.
No!
Oh, what is it? Where?
Oh, sorry, dear. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me. There's nothing happening out here. Nothing at all. Zilch.
Oh, well, if this is some kind of joke, then it's not funny.
No, dear. Sorry, dear. Listen, why don't you just pop back in and finish your coffee in peace? I'll call you if there's anything to see.
Well, I think I shall stay out here if it's all the same to you. I don't trust you to take this seriously.
Oh, you can trust me, dear, believe me. My interest in celestial bodies has been piqued all of a sudden. Now you go back in. You know this night air plays havoc with your sinuses.
If I didn't know you better, I'd think you were up to something.
Me, dear? What could I possibly be up to out here in the middle of the night?
Oh, I don't know, but you've got a very guilty expression on your face.
That's just the expression any husband wears, my dear. Now, off you go now. I promise you won't miss anything, which is more than can be said for me. Now then, where were we? Still at it? Oh, thank God for that. Bloody hell. Oh, I've never seen it done like that before. Oh, she must be a gymnast. Good God, that man's got some stamina. Ha! You'll need a long lie down after this is over, mate. Oh, all right, come on now. This isn't the bloody Olympics. No, I can't take this anymore. Why can't I find myself a woman like that? Last time I made love, they were still issuing Green Shield stamps. Now, don't get me wrong, the wife's a wonderful person. She's bright, neat and tidy, and her soufflés are the envy of the Women's Institute. She just has one major fault. She's frigid. I try to be patient. I've done my best to be understanding. I've even suggested therapy, but no, she just doesn't want to know. I should have known when we first got married that I'd be confined to the occasional quickie, just as long as it didn't interfere with the more important things in life, like jam making. Sex is a very important part of a loving relationship. You know that. I know that. Well, they certainly know it. Lucky sods. But her, not so much. God, men in my situation just can't win. I'm not allowed any at home, but God help me if I looked elsewhere for it. He doesn't know he's born. I bet he's one of those lucky sods who complains he gets it too often. Ah, if only. Now, I don't want you to think that I don't love the wife. Yeah, of course I think I do. It's just this whole abstinence thing keeps getting in the way.
Anything yet?
Not yet. We live in hope.
Your glass is empty.
Ah, that's very kind of you, dear.
It was an observation, not an offer.
Oh.
He's in a strange mood. I think I better check the focus for myself. Oh, dear God! The dirty, voyeuristic pervert! How dare he be watching something like that? Oh, it's disgusting. Oh, there ought to be a law against it. You two need to have a bucket of cold water thrown over you, and no mistake. Oh, I say, he should register that thing at the police station. And her, she must be double jointed. Oh, I can't watch any more of this filth. Oh, he's a peeping Tom. My husband is a peeping Tom. To be watching smut like that, well, I'm lost for words. But there again, I went back for a second look. So does that make me a peeping Tom? I mean, it wasn't my fault at first. I had no idea where the camera was pointing, but I could have moved it straight away. And I didn't. I'm never going to bundle on this whole sex thing. It's never interested me. In my opinion, it's vastly overrated. And in my experience, over quickly, leaving me confused and frustrated while he nods off with a smug grin on his face and on the dry side of the bed. I'd much rather take my favourite book and a milky drink to bed with me than a man any day. I really wouldn't blame him if he looked for his comforts elsewhere, but I'd probably divorce him if he did. Far too much emphasis is put on sex. You argue about the lack of it or the excess of it, whether it's being done well or whether size is really an issue. It causes more problems in relationships than anything else. You know that, and I know that, but he doesn't seem to understand it. Mind you, she seems to be having a whale of a time over there. I thought sex was something that women gave and men gratefully accepted with much grumping and sweating in between. I'd not seen it as a shared experience before, but she was given as good as she was getting. And from what I could see, she was getting plenty. Oh, I might consider giving it another try. Who knows? I might even get to like it. Oh, I'd better move the camera. I don't want him knowing that I've seen what he's been watching. He might get ideas.
Still hasn't come.
No, not yet. But I've a feeling it's getting very close. What's in the glass?
Whiskey?
Neat.
Nah, on the rocks.
How very apt. Oh, I needed that.
So I see. Another?
Oh, no, I don't think I should get tiddly tonight. Anything might happen.
Oh, I doubt it. Why should tonight be any different? What's up with you? You look a little flushed.
I do? Oh, I hope I'm not coming down with someone. Oh, I mean something.
Well, it will serve you right if you did. You've been a very naughty girl, haven't you?
What do you mean by that remark?
You should never gulp whiskey down like that. It's no wonder you're flushed. You're supposed to sip it slowly, savour it, treat it with respect, especially this one. It's a double malt.
Oh, the whiskey. Of course, that's what it was. Oh, I've been a silly girl, haven't I? I may need to lie down for a while or take a cold shower or something.
Now, that is bloody strange. What could have got into her? Oh, my God! The camera! Oh, thank God for that. I must have moved it before going inside. I can just imagine what would have happened if she'd seen those athletes going at it like that. Her screams would have woken up half of London. Speaking of which, I wonder if they're still at it. No, it's lights out time. And who could blame them? If I got a taste of what he was getting, I'd probably sleep through to Christmas time. Lucky sod. come on, Shirley. Let's be having you. God, this is boring. Why would people pay good money to go to the planetarium just to be as bored as I am right now? Oh, come on. I'll sod this for a lark. Let's see who's on the radio.
So my advice to you, my
Oh,
love,
good. It's one of those late night chat shows. This should be good for a laugh.
is to let your hair down. Let it happen and enjoy. It's never too late for us to learn new things, new techniques, which will heighten the enjoyment for both of you. For those who may have just joined us tonight, we're talking about being released from years of sexual repression and trying new things with your partner. We have another caller on the line, one who says that sex has always been something to be endured rather than enjoyed, and that she finds it hard to touch or be touched by a man.
Oh, sounds like the wife.
Good evening, caller. You're live on air. How can we help you tonight?
Oh dear, I've never done anything like this before.
Don't worry. You're doing fine. Now, what is stopping you from having a full and satisfying sex life?
My husband.
Your husband? And how is he doing that, or not doing it, whatever the case may be?
Well, it isn't anything he has done or hasn't done. It's just that he expects me to do it all the time and gets so grumpy when I don't.
Bit selfish, is he? When did you last experience this?
It must have been 2012.
2012?
Yes, I remember it because it was the day we went out to buy new curtains for the lounge. Oh, they look lovely with chintz and velvet.
But 2012?
Oh, yes, it's all right. We've updated them since.
Now, hold on. Let me get this straight. Are you telling me that the last time you had any form of sexual contact with your husband was in 2012?
Yes, that's right. Is that a long time to go without it then?
Not if you're a nun, no. And is he still with you? He hasn't left?
No, of course he hasn't left me.
Then I take my hat off to him. He must be a saint.
Oh, really? What a load of crap. I mean, what husband would allow himself to go without sex since 2012? Yeah, well, I don't think you can believe any of these calls anyway. They're normally friends or family of the producers just looking to boost ratings.
You have nothing to lose by putting some spice back into your sex life, or in your case, giving it CPR. Gentle lighting, subtle perfume in all the right places, sexy negligee, a bottle of vino, soothing music, and off you go. I wish you luck, my darling. Why not give us a call back on next week's show to let us know how it all went? We have another caller on the line.
What you got there?
Oh, a nice vintage this, in the rack since 2012. Oh, 2012 was a splendid year, wasn't it?
Can't say I remember. Wine on top of whiskey is not a good combination. You'll regret that in the morning.
It's been a long time since I've regretted anything in the morning. Maybe I'm feeling daring tonight.
Shouldn't think so.
Oh, come on. Don't be an old misery guts. I've opened the bottle now. It would be a shame to waste it.
Oh, Jesus! What is that smell?
It's my perfume. Don't you like it?
Perfume? I thought next door's cat had reacquainted itself with the cactus. Is that music playing in there?
Yes, it is. I do love a bit of Tony Bennett, don't you?
I can't say as I do, especially at this time of the morning. They'll be banging on the wall at this rate.
Now there's a thought.
What the hell has got into you tonight?
Well, nothing yet, but the night is still young.
The night is half over. Look, why don't you get back inside? You'll catch a chill wearing that garb.
Oh, I've forgotten how masterful you can be when you try. Don't be long, will you?
Don't be long indeed. It wasn't my idea to be out here in the first place. Oh, God, I'm bored. Oh, Jesus.
Come to bed, Tiger. I've got something nice for you. Playing hard to get, are you? Oh, we shall have to see about that. Are you asleep? You bastard! I've gone to all this trouble and all you can do is sleep. Well, stay out there and see if I care.
Yes, I thought that was terribly good. I was waiting for Shirley, and it was written by Dave Andrew and directed by Karen Buchanan. It featured Sara Robinson. She was rather good, wasn't she? And Dave Andrew and Albert Clogston as the radio host. He was jolly good, wasn't he? The sound effects were very graciously supplied, copyright-free, from subscribers of that wonderful channel YouTube. And they were edited together by this person called Dave O'Rourke. The theme music was called Fluffing a Duck, and it was supplied by Mr. Kevin MacLeod. He's a jolly nice chap. Well, thank you for listening. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. Ciao, ciao.